My name is Carmen Gitre. I'm an associate professor of Middle East history at Virginia Tech, and I'll be your moderator today. Thank you so much for joining us for the first of 3 panels that we'll be hosting on the Israel-Palestine crisis. This one is focused on international law, human rights, and local politics. Before introducing our panelists, there are a few things that I'd like to open with. The first is that I want to start by acknowledging the pain, the grief, the anger, and the fear that many in this room may well feel. I share them with you. We are witness to and living through a period of indescribable trauma. So I ask that we start today by taking a moment of silence for all who are suffering, for all who were taken hostage, and for all who have lost their lives on October 7th and since. As I mentioned, this is the first of 3 panels assembled to begin a conversation about what is happening in Israel-Palestine. To begin. This is critical. What is said in these panels is not the final word on this topic. A topic that, as you know, is incredibly complex, multifaceted, and cannot possibly be interrogated fully in what will amount to 3 hours of discussion over the 3 organized panels in this series. We see this as the beginning of a conversation, one that we hope will continue well into the next semester. I recognize that many who are in this room and online have strong feelings about where they stand and what they believe deeply about this conflict. That is completely appropriate. But what I'll ask is that for the time we're together, that we allow ourselves to listen and try to understand perspectives that we may or may not agree with, that may be difficult to hear. But the hope is that in this academic, thoughtful, humane space, we can open our hearts to hear and maybe learn something. If we disagree, that is completely fine. What matters is that we participate in civil dialogue and exchange of ideas, and that allow all of us to grow in knowledge and empathy. The format for the panel will be as follows. Each of our panelists will speak for approximately